G'day everyone and welcome back to my favourite room in the house. I have a very infuriating story to tell you. The other day I was sitting at work and I received a notification on my phone from my Ring doorbell camera that I had received a delivery. And there he was, the Amazon driver left a package on my doorstep at approximately 2:30 in the afternoon. Now, I wasn't too concerned about this because I would have been home maybe an hour and a half later, but no more than 19 minutes later, this happened. Yes, as you can see there, some random bloke rode up to my front doorstep on his bike and stole that package. He gave it a little bit of a shake before he rode off, maybe thinking there was a phone or some other valuable in there, but little did he know that there was a couple of Star Wars action figures. Now, I was quite perturbed about this, and there is absolutely nothing the authorities can do, given it was such a low value item. I actually picked up a couple of figures from Amazon when I signed up for Amazon Prime, and was given a free sort of $10 voucher that I put towards these toys. So determined not to be too perturbed by this individual who stole this package, I immediately reordered. I thought I got a good deal to start with. I almost got these things for next to nothing. And I reordered those figures, refusing to let that lowlife who grabbed that package off my doorstep win. And that package, well, the replacement package, has arrived today. And before you say anything, yes, I have learnt my lesson. I will in future ensure that someone is either home or I have the package delivered to a safe place for me to pick up later. So I opened this box just to make sure I got everything I needed, and I don't want to dox myself as well, so I've faced the barcode away from the viewer, and I'm going to grab out these two action figures just quickly, and I'm going to open them very quickly on camera, and then we're done. It's as easy as that. So what did I get? Well, the first figure here is the Mandalorian Super Commando. He just looks amazing, and I'm building my collection of Mandalorian figures in my cabinet because I've been addicted to the Mandalorian lately. Thank you, Nate the Retro Tinker, you nasty enabler, you. Check out Nate the Retro Tinker if you haven't done that already. He is a legend. And the other figure I got is this guy. General Hera Syndulla. I shouldn't say guy, this is actually a female. This gal. This is General Hera Syndulla from the Ahsoka series. And look, I'm going to open her first. I have got my trusty knife here. We'll get straight into it. Let's have a look at her. Try not to cut myself or the figure here. Should be pretty straightforward. There we go. Let's have a look at her. Just open up the double bubble. The requisite Hasbro instructions are there, and throw them over my left shoulder. That's actually my right shoulder. I don't know my L's and my R's at the moment. It's a bit strange, but let's get Hera out. Let's have a look at her. Hera is beautiful in green, and she has pigtails, as you can see. She's wearing a leather jacket. She looks very, very suave in that leather jacket. This is, of course, the vintage collection, so she has all the beautiful points of articulation that set the vintage collection apart from the retro collection, which is the old 5 POA, so she is really, really flexible. Look, she's awesome. I love the look of her. She's got a little blaster in here by the looks of it, and this is, like, when I say little, this is really little. So if I put that next to my thumbnail, that's how small it is. That is unreal. So I'm going to carefully pop this tape off, trying not to obviously damage the blaster itself or lose it, because it is so small. There we go, I've got it. Look at that. It is tiny. That is one that you would struggle not to lose. And you can either put it in her hand or you can chuck it in this thigh holster here, which is what I'm going to do because that seems like the safest place for it. So we'll pop it in there. There we go. That is General Hera Syndulla, obviously Ahsoka's best mate from the Ahsoka series and other Star Wars lore. I'll put her back there. I should have shown you the card, eh? It's a purple card. I don't think I've got many purple cards. Since 2010, the vintage toy collection has paid homage to the iconic Kenner toy. Blah 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 blah. You can, if you want to pause and read that, go nuts. But let's get into the Mandalorian Super Commando. Look at him. He looks unreal. What does it say on the back here? And Darth Maul's loyal Mandalorians wear modified red and black armor to reflect allegiance to the Dark Lord. Oh, so this is an evil Mandalorian. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. I thought all Mandalorians were good dudes, but I suppose they're mercenaries. Yeah, that's interesting. So maybe this Mandalorian can fight the other Mandalorians in my cabinet. But look, let's get into it. Without any further ado, pop it open. Nice and easy. There we go. Card looks beautiful. I don't know what I'm going to do with these cards. I've done such a good job of cutting the bubbles off nicely. I think I might display them somehow. I'm not sure. Let me know what you do with your cards in the comments below. And I should say, if you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you'd like to hit that subscribe button, it would be great to have you around again. Feel free to hit like and leave a comment. Love getting involved in the conversation. And to everyone who's watched one of my videos before and subscribed, welcome back. It's good to see you again. Anyways, let's have a look at this Mandalorian Super Commando. And we're going to grab him out. He looks amazing. Look at that figure. Look at that figure. Oh, yeah. He's wild. Beautiful colour scheme. I love these spikes he got on his helmet. That makes him look really evil. It does. It definitely does. He obviously got a couple of thigh holsters here for a couple of those blasters. But he's a really nice figure. Look at that. Unbelievable. Let's get the jetpack out. It's the requisite Mandalorian jetpack with rocket launcher, integrated rocket launcher. And let's grab this out. There we go. The missiles on this one, or the rockets on this one, they don't seem to come out, but that's okay. Fits in beautifully on the figure. It's really nice. We'll get these little blasters out next, and these are quite petite as well, so got to be really careful. Pop these open. Sometimes this sticky tape's really quite fiddly. That's why I like to just chuck my knife in and extricate these little blasters. Probably the easiest way to go about it. Well, I think so anyway. Got sticky tape on my thumbnail. Alright, so I'll put one of them into one of the thigh holsters. I should show you what that looks like. Really small, really petite blaster, as you can see. So chuck that in the thigh holster there. And we'll get the other one out. Right. We'll chuck that one in there as well. There we go. He's looking pretty cool. And then we'll get the rifle out. Same deal again here. Just ease that sticky tape apart without damaging the accessory itself. Here we go. I always struggle on camera to get these rifles into figures' hands. I should show off that blaster, rifle blaster, whatever it is. That's a nice looking blaster. And I'll chuck this. Hopefully I can get this into his hand with a minimum of fuss. I really struggle on camera to do this. Find myself mucking around a fair bit with these little guys. I think I've done it. There we go. Yeah, not quite. I think, yeah, that'll do. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Look at the Mandalorian Super Commando. Very, very cool. So, after all of the trials and tribulations I had trying to get these guys to my house, they are finally here and I can lock them safely away in the cabinet as I build my Star Wars collection. Two really nice figures there. General Hera and the Mandalorian Super Commando. Have you ever had anything stolen off your front doorstep? Please tell me in the comments. It's certainly one of the risks of being a collector in this modern era where you buy things off eBay and Amazon and AliExpress all the time. It can get all the way here from overseas and then just go missing the minute it hits your doorstep. It's just, it sucks, I know, but look, that's all I've got time for today. Feel free, as I said before, to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment. I also have memberships open on my channel. They don't really qualify you for much, but look, if you're a really awesome person who wants to send me $1.50 a month like these guys on screen right now, feel free to do that. They're all YouTube content creators themselves, so feel free to check them out after you finish watching this, and I will see you next time. May the Force be with you.
That Ronnie trick shot kid,